In 1977, two spacecraft left Earth carrying golden records filled with sounds of humanity. Those spacecraft, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, would eventually travel farther than anything humans had ever created. Today, they move through interstellar space, billions of kilometers away from Earth, still sending signals back to us from the edge of the solar system. Humanity has mapped distant galaxies, photographed black holes, landed robots on Mars, and even captured images of planets outside our solar system. But while we look toward the stars, there is another world far closer to us that remains almost completely unknown. A world darker than outer space, more dangerous than Antarctica, more mysterious than the surface of Mars. The ocean beneath our own planet. More than 80% of Earth's oceans remain unexplored, unmapped, and unseen by human eyes. Think about that for a moment. We know more about the surface of the moon than we do about the bottom of our own oceans. And the deeper scientists go, the stranger things become.
Every night, when we look up at the sky, space feels infinite. Vast darkness stretching endlessly in every direction. It feels like the final frontier. But in reality, space is often easier to explore than the deep ocean. The moon sits nearly 384,000 kilometers away from Earth, yet humans walked on it more than 50 years ago. Meanwhile, the deepest part of the ocean, the Mariana Trench, lies only about 11 kilometers below sea level, and fewer humans have visited it than have walked on the moon. The question is, why? Why does humanity know more about space than the oceans covering our own planet? The answer begins with pressure. Extreme, crushing pressure beyond human imagination. At sea level, the air around you presses gently against your body. You never notice it. But in the deepest ocean trenches, pressure becomes deadly. At the bottom of the Mariana Trench, the pressure is over 1,000 times greater than at the surface. It is so powerful that it could crush a human body instantly. Even submarines made from thick titanium can collapse like paper if a single weakness appears. Darkness is another problem. Sunlight can only penetrate about 200 meters into the ocean. Beyond that point lies eternal night. No sunlight, no warmth, just black water stretching endlessly downward. In space, astronauts can at least see stars, planets, and sunlight. In the deep ocean, visibility often drops to near zero. You are surrounded by complete darkness.
And then there is communication. In space, radio signals travel easily through the vacuum. NASA can communicate with spacecraft billions of kilometers away. But underwater, radio waves fail quickly. Deep-sea missions rely on slow acoustic signals that can become distorted or lost entirely. Imagine trying to explore an alien planet while barely being able to communicate with your crew. That is what ocean exploration feels like. Even modern technology struggles against the sea. Salt water corrodes metal, powerful currents drag equipment away, freezing temperatures damage electronics, massive depths crush machinery. Exploring the ocean is like trying to survive on another planet hidden beneath Earth itself. In many ways, the ocean is not just another environment. It is an alien world living beside us.
The strange thing is that humanity has always feared the deep sea. Ancient sailors believed monsters lived beneath the waves. Stories of giant serpents, sea dragons, and mysterious creatures existed in nearly every civilization. For centuries, people disappeared into the ocean without explanation. Ships vanished. Entire crews were lost. Even today, thousands of shipwrecks remain hidden underwater, untouched and undiscovered. The ocean became a symbol of fear because humans could never truly see what lived below. And when science finally began exploring deeper waters, reality turned out to be far stranger than mythology. In 1960, two men descended into the Mariana Trench aboard a small submersible called Trieste. As they sank deeper and deeper, darkness swallowed everything around them. The hull groaned under immense pressure. If the vessel cracked, death would come instantly. Nearly 5 hours later, they reached the bottom of the trench. What they saw shocked scientists. Even in one of the harshest places on Earth, life existed.
But the discoveries only became stranger with time. In the deep ocean, scientists found hydrothermal vents releasing boiling water heated by Earth's core. Around these vents lived giant tube worms, ghostly crabs, and bizarre creatures surviving without sunlight. Entire ecosystems existed in complete darkness, feeding not on sunlight, but on chemicals erupting from beneath the planet's crust. It was something scientists never expected. These discoveries forced researchers to reconsider one of the biggest questions in science. If life can survive in Earth's deep oceans without sunlight, could similar life exist beneath the icy oceans of moons like Europa or Enceladus? In a strange way, exploring Earth's oceans may actually help humanity discover alien life in space.
But the mysteries do not stop there. The deep ocean is filled with creatures so strange, they barely seem real. Fish with transparent heads, squid longer than buses, sharks older than trees. Some animals create their own light through bioluminescence, glowing in the darkness like living stars. Others possess enormous teeth, expandable jaws, or bodies designed to survive crushing pressure. Scientists estimate that millions of marine species may still remain undiscovered. Entire ecosystems could exist in regions humans have never explored. Every expedition into the deep ocean carries the possibility of discovering something completely new to science.
And yet, despite these mysteries, ocean exploration receives only a fraction of the funding given to space programs. Space captures imagination. Rockets launching into the sky inspire humanity. Astronauts become heroes. Mars missions dominate headlines. But ocean exploration often remains invisible to the public. The deep sea is hidden beneath kilometers of water. There are no dramatic launches visible from cities, no glowing planets hanging in the sky. Yet the oceans are deeply connected to human survival. They regulate Earth's climate, produce much of the oxygen we breathe, and support billions of people through food and trade. Without healthy oceans, civilization itself could collapse. And still, much of this world remains unexplored. There is another reason the ocean remains mysterious. It is constantly changing. The seafloor is not static like the moon's surface. Underwater volcanoes erupt, tectonic plates shift, entire landscapes transform over time. Powerful currents reshape environments continuously. Mapping the ocean floor is incredibly difficult because sonar scans must be performed slowly and carefully. Even today, large sections of the seabed remain poorly mapped. In fact, scientists possess higher resolution maps of Mars than of Earth's ocean floor. Think about how unbelievable that sounds. Humanity has clearer images of another planet than of our own underwater world. Some researchers believe the ocean may still hide things humanity cannot explain. Strange sounds recorded deep underwater have puzzled scientists for decades. Massive, unidentified creatures occasionally appear on sonar before disappearing again into darkness. During the Cold War, military submarines detected mysterious underwater noises unlike anything previously recorded. One famous sound, known simply as the bloop, was so powerful that it was detected thousands of kilometers away across the Pacific Ocean. Some believed it came from an unknown giant creature lurking in the depths. Scientists later suggested it was likely ice movement beneath Antarctica,
But moments like these continue to fuel fascination about what may still exist below.
And perhaps the most terrifying reality of all is this: humans are not built for the ocean depths. Space is hostile, but astronauts can survive inside controlled spacecraft, protected from vacuum and radiation. In the deep ocean, every meter downward increases danger. Pressure becomes relentless. Darkness becomes psychological torture. Isolation grows overwhelming. A single mechanical failure can become fatal instantly. In 2023, the world watched in horror as the Titan submersible disappeared during a dive toward the Titanic wreck. The vessel suffered a catastrophic implosion deep underwater, killing everyone inside within milliseconds. The tragedy became a reminder that the deep ocean is not simply another environment to visit. It is one of the most dangerous places on Earth.
Yet, despite all the risks, humans continue returning to the sea because curiosity is stronger than fear. The ocean represents something rare in the modern world: true mystery. There are still places where humans have never been, still creatures nobody has seen, still secrets hidden in darkness beneath the waves. The deep ocean reminds humanity that our planet is not fully understood. Even now, beneath ships crossing calm waters, entire landscapes remain untouched by human eyes. Mountains taller than Everest lie underwater. Trenches deeper than canyons stretch across the planet. Unknown species drift silently through eternal darkness. It is an unexplored universe hidden beneath Earth itself. Maybe one day humanity will build advanced underwater cities. Maybe robotic explorers will fully map the ocean floor. Maybe scientists will discover new forms of life unlike anything ever imagined. Or perhaps the ocean will always keep some of its secrets hidden from us. But one thing is certain: the next great discovery may not come from distant galaxies or alien planets. It may already exist beneath our feet, waiting silently in the darkness below the waves. And that is why, even in an age of space exploration, the oceans remain Earth's final frontier.